There's something I've been dealing with that hinders my ability to enjoy life, spend time with friends, get a job, and achieve my goals. Back in 2013, my family went on a trip to Disney World for Christmas for my grandparents' 50th anniversary. I'm a huge Disney lover, especially when it comes to the theme parks, and at that point was going to Disneyland multiple times a year. But I'd never been to Disney World, so of course I was overjoyed to be able to go somewhere amazing with my cousins and share a special experience with my whole family. Even though looking back at it now, I get anxiety and stress because my mom still refuses to get along with her sister. But I digress. We get there, it's Christmas time, everything's colorful and covered in lights, and magic is in the air. Until it isn't. The first day, we're in Epcot enjoying the rides, pavilions, and food, but I have to head back to the hotel early because I can't stop holding my side. Next day, I walk into Hollywood Studios. Everything's great. It reminds me of California Adventure. I'm completely content and feeling at home. But then, as soon as it stopped, it started again and came like a jousting freight train for my right abdomen. I keel over in pain, and my dad takes me back to the shuttle to drop me off at the hotel. This was just the beginning of me ruining the lives of everyone around me. I'm sitting on the bus holding back tears, the pain of just sitting down already too unbearable. I spent 80% of the week stuck in bed, the pain never subsiding. Somehow I managed to hit every main attraction in each park, but forget about any night shows. Some people thought I was faking the pain, when in reality, I was faking feeling fine. I finished my senior year with my hand on my side, telling my mom I was fine, not even realizing that I was constantly applying pressure to ease the pain. It took months before I gave in and went to a doctor, only to be told that it's just something that happens to girls sometimes. That was the end of me trusting middle aged male doctors. I've gone through too many doctors to count, including Stanford, had every test unimaginable elimination diets, ultrasounds, CT scans, MRIs, x rays, every blood and urine test, a half dozen medications. Nothing's working. 2 years in, and I'm put on gabapentin to ease the pain, but it doesn't solve the problem. 2 more years and 3 trips to the ER later, yet another doctor changes my diet yet again. But at least this time, I had an allergy test done, so they kind of knew what they were doing. Turns out my histamine levels were 3 times over the highest typical amount. I took out all histamine inducing foods, started taking Dow and antibiotic pills, and I felt a little better, but there was still pain. So many doctors have said there's nothing wrong with me, because if you look at my insides, I should be perfectly fine, which means there's no way to get a real solution to my pain. I've been a burden on my family, feeling like a waste of life, losing hope that I'll ever live a normal life because the only way for me to feel even 80% like a normal person pain wise is to lay in bed all day. I'm useless. I'm able to cook and clean up after myself, doing chores around the house, take care of my dog, work out, but once the task is complete, it's back to bed to recharge and reduce the pain from being on my feet. It's getting better though. It's not all that bad. Have I ever been suicidal? A little bit. Not really, no. When I was younger, I feared my own death. Now, I really wouldn't mind not existing, and not in a let's go kill myself, I'm depressed way. I mean, I do have depression. But I'll always feel awful for the tens of thousands of dollars my dad had wasted on me, only to still amount to such a nothing of a human. No need to pity me. Living over 4 years with constant pain has dulled my emotions. I don't care much about anything other than the happiness of a few friends, my cousins, grandparents, and a truckload of TV and YouTube shows. I don't really have feelings other than content and happiness and, pain, though my mom would say otherwise, but it's the truth. This is the life I live, and try as I might, I'm letting it destroy me. But that's not stopping me from continuing. I just want to add that depression and mental illnesses that cause suicidal thoughts are no joke, and I'd never want to offend anyone. But sometimes for me, it's just easier to poke fun at my own problems rather than face them head on. I don't really like people worrying about me, so I just let it slide. But I really am fine.